Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome to the Minecraft 16W04A snapshot. And in this snapshot, there is a couple of nice quality of life improvements added into the game, and I feel like there's enough to actually make a video about it. Originally, I wasn't going to make a video about this until I tried out the new and improved boats for myself. Now, you guys might remember that a couple of snapshots ago that boats had their crafting recipes changed, and it had their movement patterns changed where you had to press A and D in order to move the boat, and it was kind of weird and annoying. Yeah, that's all been undone now. The crafting recipe of boats is now back to the original recipe where you just sort of make a U shape with the blocks in your crafting bench and you get yourself a boat. But the way that you move around in boats has changed a bit, but it's actually exceptionally fun. I can't wait to go over it here. But before I get into that, I want to get into some of the more minor updates to this snapshot. So if you guys listen to the rain sounds that are sort of happening here, just go ahead and listen really carefully. You'll notice that the rain sounds a lot more natural. Personally, I think it's actually decently comforting and like actually sounds like what rain might sound like directly outside of your window or something. So let's have a listen. So yeah, that's what rain sounds like in Minecraft now. There's a couple of other sound updates as well that I do want to go over, such as I think all of the doors have new sounds, but they sound, you know, pretty decent as well. So if we go ahead and we open up the iron trap door, it sort of has this like metally tinge going on to it. And of course the sounds vary a little bit each time you actually, you know, hit them, so they're not the same every single time. So, like, you can hear subtle differences there. If I go ahead and I open up a wooden trapdoor. So, while it's still pretty similar to what the old noise used to be, it definitely is different. So, yeah, the iron doors have a very significant difference to them, really having a new tinge sound to them. If we go ahead and we open up regular doors, I think all of the doors themselves, the wooden ones, all have the same sound. But if you go ahead and you listen here, while the original sound is still there, there's a couple of variations that now exist with door sounds as well. So yeah, that's what doors sound like in Minecraft now, along with trapdoors. So moving on and checking out boats here, yeah, when you place them into the water, it's all the same process here. You go ahead and you just climb in. But what's cool now is that Mojang made it so that rather than pressing W and, rather than pressing A and D in order to move around, which now does absolutely nothing, you go ahead and you press the W key to move around. And don't worry, boats still rip through lily pads. I think there is some concern that they didn't. But what's cool now is that you press W and hold it, and then you press A and D to sort of drift around in the boat. And it is so much fun to ride around in boats now in Minecraft. It is so cool. It's actually pretty fast. I'm not sure if they're going to slow down the boats at all, because you can actually ride a boat on flat land and it will be faster than sprinting. So I think that's probably a bug. But if I go ahead and I head over to here, then, oh god, I'm stuck in the boat. Okay, there we go. If I go ahead and I place a boat down on the ground here and I actually move, it actually moves around faster than you could sprint, I think. So, yeah, that's actually kind of hilarious. And another thing about boats now as well is that boats can actually sink. So if they wind up in a waterfall or something like that, then they will sink below the surface tension of the water that you started on. So if we go ahead and we click here, and then I get into this water here, the boat sinks down. I can try and turn around and bring it back up, but it just won't work. And now I'm like trying to get into the boat, and it's like a lost cause. I can't do it. So I really want to try and get into this boat here and like try and move along. So yeah, as you can see, I'm like sunk into the water now. You pretty much got to take the boat out and reclaim it and whatnot. So yeah, but what's also cool is that, whoa, I think the boat just retained its velocity when I got out of it. Wait a minute. Is that actually the case? Did the boat? Yeah, maybe the boat did retain its velocity there. I do not know. Let's see. Did the boat retain its velocity? It did. That's actually hilarious. So, boats themselves, I think this was probably a feature of one of the previous snapshots, but you can just ram into land and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if I'm on creative mode or survival mode. You can just ram right into the land and it's no problem whatsoever. So, yeah, I mean, that has been some of the updates with boats, and I think they're pretty awesome because now they are just so much fun to ride around. They're so insanely responsive. Mojang, unless you change the speed because boats are too fast, just have this be the way you control boats forever, okay? And I thought there was lava over there, but it's just a chunk air. But yeah, have this be the way that you control boats forever. It's awesome. Please don't change it. Can I pick up the squid in my boat? Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. I've gotten a horse in the second slot of my boat before, but I don't think the squid wants to be any part of this. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this snapshot in the comments section down below. And I'm going to be trying to make sure that I cover more snapshot reviews as they come out. But I really try and only cover them if they have feature changes or feature updates and whatnot. But not so much if they're just a bug fix snapshot. Because, I mean, who wants a video just about, you know, bug fixes? So yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. My name is AntVenom. And I bid you all farewell, guys. Thanks so much for watching.